I've been frustrated by the inadequacy of the word interdependence for a long time because dependence had become such a bad word, and codependence was always confused for dependence, but we all learned what codependence is. That's different, which is you need somebody to need you. You're the servant in the relationship while the other is essentially the master. I think it's it's interesting that it doesn't make sense for the master to lean into that role too much because the master still needs the dependent in, these partnerships. Our economy is having a great resignation, they're calling it, where people are just not really willing to work for the same old wages in the same old conditions, etc. And now the companies that always wielded their power over their employees are scrambling and needing to pay a fair wage. So the company needs the employees. You could argue more than the employee needs the company because the employee can go to any company. So, also with a dog, it's one thing to call her a dependent, but we have her for a reason. They serve a purpose. It's not that we need them, but they serve us as we meet their needs. So it's an interdependent relationship, which is what I would have always called it, but it always bugged me because it didn't really seem quite adequate for the situation. So I just saw an article from somewhere, probably Psychology Today, saying that we shouldn't be so afraid of the word dependence. And I kind of like that. Dependence got a bad rap because people who are overly dependent that's not a healthy pattern to be in. But being dependent on somebody isn't in and of itself bad. So it's not codependence. That's taken. It's not interdependence. It is interdependence, but it's a little bit more than that, I think. So maybe just dependence with reciprocity, reciprocal dependence is the descriptor. I don't know.